I really love Neapolitan style pizza, and there's no better way to recreate that experience at home than using a propane fired oven. My family loves building the pizzas with me. It's a great family gathering, and it's so easy to do. So today we're gonna make 5 different styles of pizza. So they're gonna be all made with a Neapolitan style dough, but we're gonna top all the pizzas very differently. You know, my son loves pepperoni pizza with just mozzarella, a little basil, super simple. My youngest just like a traditional margherita pizza with basil, tomato, and mozzarella. My middle child, Piper, she loves cheese pizza. And so we're gonna make a classic like 4 cheese pizza with ricotta, pecorino, and a little bit of mozzarella and shaved Parmesan over the top. I love meat pizza, so I'm gonna have sausage, fennel, some arugula, and a cracked egg on top. So when you're cooking outdoors, it's really important to stay close to your equipment. Never leave the grill. In this case, I'm not gonna leave my pizza oven. So let's get to it. So pizza night is definitely one of the favorites at Voltaggio household. We love getting together, making pizza, and it's a cool thing about it is it's so much easier with a propane oven. I love this oven because I can literally just hook up the gas, fire the oven up, and I can have pizza ready for dinner in no time. And the cool thing about having pizza night at our household is I let the kids make the pizzas however they want. It's a great family event and we have a lot of fun doing it. Thatcher likes making like a margherita style pizza with pepperoni on it. And it's easy, I mean, all we do is we make the dough ahead of time. So pizza dough is probably one of the easiest things to make. Very simple recipe, I like to make it by hand. Just add some water to a bowl and just sprinkle the yeast in. I'm just using dry active yeast. And this is a hydration dough that's 60%. So what that means is I have 1,000 grams of flour to 600 grams of water in the bowl. I have 1 gram of yeast, and I'm just gonna mix it by hand. And then I'm gonna add salt. Salt's about 15 grams. Continue to mix by hand, and then you're gonna start reining in the flour. You'll see the flour start getting encapsulated by the water as it's starting to hydrate. And you just mix it using your fingers. And once it starts to come together as a dough, you can be more generous with adding the flour. And at this point, I'm just gonna use a folding motion. So I'm going around the outside of the bowl, pulling the flour into the center of the dough, and that way it gets all incorporated together. I always like to make my dough at least 6 hours in advance, so that way it's ready for dinner. To shape the pizza, all I did was just kind of work the dough on a floured surface, shape the dough, and then place it onto the peel. And at this point, Thatcher, you can take the sauce, and you can put as much or little sauce on it as you want. So just place it in the center, that's perfect. And then just work it around. There you go. And the sauce is just a simple pizza sauce made with a lot of basil, a little bit of garlic in it, and just pulse the crushed tomatoes together with a hand mixer. So I just have like little small cuts of mozzarella, so it makes it easy for the kids to place it onto the pizza. And this guy, he's a fan of pepperoni. And then to cook the pizza, it's very simple. Just go right into the oven. So I just rotate it halfway through the cooking process and then put it back in. And the great thing is you can see that the flame is going over the pizza. It's getting all this really great leoparding on the outside of the dough, and that's what you want. That's like a Neapolitan style pizza. It's really beautiful. Perfect. So what we'll do is we'll place it onto a plate. All right, Thatcher's pizza. You want to season a little bit of salt on the top. So Evie helped make the dough when we made this dough. So I'll start shaping it. So what you do is just go around the outside and push your finger in like that, okay? What it's do is gonna help make the crust. You know, it has the crust on the outside and it gets all nice and hollow. That's how you make it. You put a little bit of flour here and then you stretch it. Is that a big enough pizza for you? Yeah? What do you want to put on it? You want sauce and cheese? So you want like a margherita style, right? I'm gonna put a couple of these roasted tomatoes on yours too. It's almost like little pepperonis, but tomatoes. You wanna help? Okay, here, we'll come over here. Put some basil leaves on it. So you just tear them. You just put them on just like that. Doesn't it smell good? Here, you want to put it on the table? So you're gonna make a white pizza, okay? So this is ricotta cheese. So this is like the greatest cheese pizza, right? So you get to put mozzarella on it too. You're just tossing it on there.
The cheesiest of the cheesiest pizza.
We're gonna have a lot of fun cooking with propane. I cannot wait to share all of these recipes with you. Have fun cooking.